Hello, I'm going to go over one of our CV values, and I've been given the value of creative. So in our list of values, creative is explained like this. Creative, inspired by our creator towards innovation and risk-taking. So with the word creative, there's the danger that half of you might switch off now because you don't see yourself as a creative person. But I think it's really important to see what the Bible has to say about creativity, so don't switch off yet. So when I was given the word creative, the first thing I did was open my NRSV concordance, which is essentially just a big index for the Bible. And I looked up the word creative in its many forms, like create, created, creates, creation, creator. And I found that this word appears 76 times in the Bible, so it's clearly an important word. So the word creative, or words related to it, appear right on the first page of the Bible. So if you have a Bible near you, turn to page 1, to Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. And you'll see that this is the story of creation. Now, whether you believe that this portion of scripture is poetic or it's a blueprint as to how to make a planet, you will find that creativity is extremely important. It begins like this. In the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth. And then the story continues and God makes loads of different plants and creatures, and then finally, the pinnacle of his creative work, he makes humanity. That's you and me. He makes humanity and he makes them in his image, in his likeness. Verse 27 says, "So God created humankind in his image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them." And then he gives humanity a really important task. Verse 28 says, "God blessed them, and God said to them, 'Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it. Have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the air and over every living thing that moves upon the earth.'" So the Creator, the King, the ruler of creation, created humans to fill the earth, to subdue it, to have dominion over it. And human beings were called to rule the earth. Now, ruling didn't look like pointing your finger and saying, "Hey, earth, do what I say." No. Instead, it looks like creation. Creating families, creating gardens, creating communities, creating cities, cultivating the earth, and creating something new. The everyday acts of our work and creativity are exactly what God has called humanity to do. The Creator has made us, the created, and he invites us to create. Creativity is one of our core values because we believe God has literally crafted us for this task. We are creative. We are inspired by our Creator towards innovation and risk-taking. So what does this look like for us right now? Well, at this time of uncertainty, we must ask God where he wants to take us. Where does he want us to innovate? And how can we participate in what he is doing in creation? What direction is God taking creation in at this time? In what creative direction is he taking us as a church? What creative innovation can you take? What creative risks can we take? What creative task is God calling you to do? What if church began to look like worshipping the Creator, discipling each other in close community, and laying aside our in-person Sunday gathering for a period? What if church looked like everyone, no matter your age, no matter your gender, no matter your inclination towards creative arts or mathematics, everyone taking up their mantle to fill and subdue the earth in this time? That's something to think about. How can we together as a church, as humanity made in the image of our creative God, take risks and innovate? How can we take a leap of faith and trust the Creator in the creative process?